Right, this is Brian back with another Caspa video here. Just wanted to show you that looks like Caspa is breaking away from what Bitcoin is doing. All right, this is right before the FOMC meeting. It's in 3 minutes, so you might see some pretty crazy price action happening in here. But you can see right back here where if you look on the right, you see that white line moving. That's the same time frame over here as on Bitcoin. Okay, you can see Caspa had that big run up right there. What Bitcoin, it had this little tiny move, but then Bitcoin had this big dump right there actually, or Caspa did. I apologize, and Bitcoin was flat. So looks like it's breaking away from what Bitcoin is doing, which is good to see. A few videos ago we were comparing it to Bitcoin a couple weeks ago, and this is right before that FOMC meeting. Look at Bitcoin, look at that big red 528 Bitcoin, then 267 Bitcoin. This is on the 10-minute chart, so pretty crazy to see the volatility before these meetings. Look at the Dow Jones, that's on the 10-minute chart. This thing at 2 o'clock on the dot just sucked right down there. A lot of times these things will bounce and take off to the other side. They announced that they're pausing interest rate hikes, so I would imagine to see this bounce back towards the top here. Alright, but the DXY, look at that bounce. Holy cow, on the 10-minute. Wow, isn't that something? Look at that thing. If we zoom out here on the hourly, look at that V bottom. Holy cow, isn't that something? We've been watching this DXY, this dollar index. Let's put this on the 4 hours so we can put that in there a little bit better. But look at that. That's crazy. But still, we're down below the 618. Looks like it's heading back up to that 618 though. Boy, isn't that crazy how the volatility before these meetings is absolutely insane. Look at that. Look at that candle coming up out of here. Alright, but that's the DXY. We're going to get right to Caspa here. I just wanted to show you the volatility in these markets. That's the Dow Jones, the S&P 500. Look at that. We still have this breakout or a higher high of this thing, but it could be coming back and retesting that now. This previous high right over here, which it hasn't come back yet and back tested. So, but that's the volatility in these markets. It's absolutely insane. The total too has broke down out of this falling wedge. All right, which we obviously didn't want to see. Hopefully this is a fake out and it gets back up in there. This is I'm sorry, this is the total too. The other one was the total market cap. This is the total market cap without Bitcoin. Look at it, fell out of this wedge too. It has fallen down. Hopefully it can regain that, especially with that good news today with the interest rates. But Caspa is looking fantastic. All right, this thing is it's not reacting at all. This thing hasn't moved. Let's move on a 30-minute here. Okay, you can see this thing has not broken down at all with any of this. Actually, right now, this thing is, you can see this thing. This is on the 30-minute. It's flagging. This is a bull flag. Okay, then this is the pull right here. This is your pull. All right, if we take a measurement of that, put that. If this breaks to the upside like it should, this thing should be heading to 0.018. All right, so we got the flag, we got the flag right here, we got the pull, and this thing isn't having much of a reaction at all to this meeting here. I had my line in the wrong place there, I apologize. There we go, that's better. And in fact, I'm in a Caspa long position right now. As soon as I seen this flag forming, I got in there. But hopefully this FOMC meeting is 231 right now, so I'd expect Bitcoin to really, especially with this meeting just starting, I'd expect some real volatility going here. You got a trend line starting on this thing. And if I could ask you to please hit the like and subscribe, guys, I would appreciate that so very much. There you can see that trend line starting on that thing. I wonder if it's going to break down from there or not. You always see some big price action during these FOMC meetings. We had this massive dump. This on the 3-minute chart. Went from 26,000 down to 25,750. Lost 250 bucks in 9 minutes. So, all right, let's head back over to Caspa here and get a look at these RSIs. All right, that's on a 3-minute chart. Still waiting for that breakout here. 15. Yeah, we're doing fine. This thing isn't reacting at all to the rest of the market, which is good to see. I didn't want to see this thing fall out of this pattern. You'd love seeing these bull flags, and the pull in the bull flag, that's a great pattern to have. All right, so if we zoom out here on the 4-hour, let's bring the RSIs up here. All right, that 4 hours getting a little high there. It's at 100 and it's at 96. The daily, it's at 100 and at 90. Okay, but down here on the bottom, this thing is only up at 48, so it still has some up room to go, obviously. All right, and if this ends up being, let's see, look at the 4-hour here. If this ends up, who knows? Let's take some. Let's put a trend-based extension on this. If this is a 1. Alright, would take us up right exactly up at the 0.02 if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll have to let this price play out a little bit more. Obviously, if we get the breakout of that bull flag and that gets us up here, that would probably be the top of wave 3. Just trying to get something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our 5th wave up here. If that's what's playing out here, we'll have to wait and see what plays out, but it's sure looking like it, especially with this big push here. This looks like a 3-wave. That absolutely does. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. We got that weekly RSI still heading up 1.91 to 1.36, and Caspa is looking fantastic for sure. This thing is looking great. Look at that nice green weekly candle. That's what we want to see there. So want to see this thing start really ripping out of here pretty soon, but right now this thing is looking fantastic. All right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great day.